Hello, my name is Joachim Solberg and I'm from Denmark. We are standing here at the Magic Bar in Stockholm. Please join the bar if you're here. It's a very special place, I can really recommend it. A lot of beautiful acting going on here, nice performers, cozy place. Come join us. Anyway, now for the tricks. Are you ready?
The following takes place between 10 a.m. and 11 p.m.
Okay, first I make two small holes. They're so small you can barely see them. It's right here. And then I take some nylon thread and I thread through the holes. So it goes a nylon thread here. And it goes down to the bottom of the straw. And when you pull on the thread, it bends. Now, to make this a little more convincing, I take a needle. You take the needle and thread it on the thread, and then push it through the straw here, and then pull it out. And then you make a small knot here, like this. Here is the knot. So, and I drag the knot towards the straw here, so it looks like this. Then I take my little finger through the hoop, and when I pull on the hoop, it bends. Well, this is the explanation for this vanish, and it works like this. The coin is between your index finger and thumb, and you roll your hand in a circle like this in the air, and when you're about here, you lift your index finger and the coin will roll into your hand, and then you catch it in your finger palm, like this. So, in full speed, it's like this, from the back. Looks like this. Only like this. It looks kind of fishy because you have it here. So you can do it in a context like 3-fly. So the coin will travel from here to here. Another version is to do it as a change. What I have here is 2 coins, a $50 and a Chinese coin. So the $50 is in front of the Chinese coin. You might have a problem with the clinking sound, but what I have done is I taped the backside of this coin with clear plastic tape so it doesn't make so much sound. And then you just have to practice and only let go of the $50 in your hand. Yes, this is 2 ring and rope moves I come up with. The first one looks like this. And it works like this. Hold the rope with your thumb and put the ring between the rope ends and pull them into your fingers here. Then take the right finger, index finger, and pull down on this side of both ropes. So you pull down and it looks like it's off. Now pull the ends here and let it slide on your thumb. So once again, between, pull back and take the ends and drag them and let go of the ring. Okay, and the other penetration looks like this. So, you're in this position. Take your right index finger and pinch here really hard and bring the ring up and through the rope here. So now it's actually off here. Then you take everything inside your left hand and put it back here, like this. And now let go of the end and it looks like it's off, but actually it's on now, here. And pull the ring at the same time you throw the middle onto the ring, like that. So from the front, bonk. And my friend Erik Åberg came up with this variation. So it's on, and then it's on. Yes, have fun with this one.
Alright, the trick I will teach I call Memoradics, and the effect is I see which card is missing, and during that time I stack the deck into new deck order. So the preparation is to call first ace 2 and 3 and 7, 8, 9. So ace, 3, ace, 2, 9. So remember ace 2 and 3, 7, 8, 9. So 7, 7, 3, 7, 2, queen down, like that. Then the second time I call, I separate the ace to 6 from the card below. So there are 4, 6, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Like that. After you've done this preparation, you can give out the first 12 cards, the aces to 3, to one spectator to shuffle. And then 4, 5, 6 to a second spectator to shuffle, 7, 8, 9 to 1, and then 10, Jack, Queen, Kings to 1. So they all shuffle the cards, and when you gather them up, depending on the order you want to achieve, you gather them up this way. So first aces, then this. And the first card I force. So they take a card, and I classic force, for instance, the ace of clubs. And now, when I look through the cards, and I pretend I will see which is missing, I call the spades and the hearts. So hearts, spades, clubs goes down. So spades, spades, diamonds also down. Right? But I do it, of course, from this side, so they can't see. So spades, hearts, spades, hearts, hearts, spades. And I pretend to see, remember all the cards and see which is missing. Like that. And after I've gone through the cards, I say, the card that is missing is the ace of clubs. And I name the card and get it back. And I just put it back where it belongs, amongst these cards. A good idea is to cancel the methods you just use. So I say, maybe you believe I force the cards. So then you ask them to take any card, and you can really spread them out. And you look this time, for instance, this card from here, and I remember that. So this time when I go through the cards, so now there's black cards from the red cards. So black, black, red, black, red, black. And when I come close this time to the place from where they took the card, I go slower. So here I see that it is the 2 of hearts, because amongst these cards the 2 of hearts is missing. And then I just continue. And I name, the 2 of cards is missing. And I show it, and I put it back from where it belongs, and this time, of course, amongst the ace, 2, and 3, so it doesn't matter where, but somewhere here. And the third time I say, maybe you believe I have a marked deck, or I sort of add the numbers together. So the last time we have 3 cards selected, maybe one from here, one from here, one from here, and you turn around, and they don't have to show the backs of the cards, so I don't know these cards. And the last time I do special call, or special sort of sorting procedure, because now the cards are almost in order. And of course, in between each time I forward shuffle the cards is very good after they have shuffled. Depending on how the cards are when you arrive to that, you sort them. So here I see the ace is here, and the ace should go first. So I do this sort of a third deal, or yeah, what is it? And then the 2 goes, and then the 3, and then the 4, like that, and then the 5, and then the 6. Here I can take 3 cards at the same time because it's 7, 8, 9, and it should go on top of the 6. Here the 10, like that, then all these 3 cards, right? But you do it like this in front of the camera, or in front of the camera, like this. All right. So ace, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I realize the 7 of spades should be here. So that card is missing. So I remember the 7 of spades, and I take 2 cards. And then these 3 here, and then ace, 4, 5, and now I see the also the 6 of diamonds is missing. So I go like that. And now the 6 of hearts also. Like that. And I say the 7 of spades, 6 of hearts, and the 6 of diamonds is missing. Those are the cards. And the trick is finished. But now the cards are in new deck order. You just have to place it back where they belong. Like that. And the deck is in new deck order. Okej, och så här kommer det funka. Vad heter du? Stefan, du får ta ett kort och visa det för mig. Och så kommer jag gå igenom leken och se vilka kort som fattas. Okej? Först så att ingen tror att... Kan du blanda leken? Eller blanda de korten? Och Stefan, kan du blanda dem? Ja, och så vi tar något mer. Kan du blanda dem? Absolut. Och blanda. Okej. Så. Blanda det. Ja, blandat. Ja, blandat. Blandat. Okej, och Kazan. Okej. Ja, Stefan, ta ett kort. Ja. Okej. Titta på det, kom ihåg det. Visa det inte för mig. Okay. Nu ska jag gå igenom leken och se vilka kort som fattas. Okej. Och är det någon som har klocka, kan ta tid? Är det någon som har tidtagit klocka? Ja, där. Ja, där. Okej. Och säg när jag kan starta. Okej. Ja. Okej. Hur lång tid har det gått?
Ja, nu blir det snart 15 sekunder.
Räkna långsammare. Är klar? Hur lång tid tog det?
16.
Jätte 9 finns inte i den här högen. Har du jätte 9? Okej, men jag vet vad ni tänker. Ni kanske att jag tvingar er att ta ett specifikt kort. Okay? Så jag ska göra det en gång till. Och snabbare denna gång. Okay. Ska jag göra det en gång till. Och denna gång, jag sprider ut korten på golvet här. Men, ja. Så. Och ta ett kort, vilket du vill. Nej, vilket som helst, ja. Okej. Och jag blandar leken mer. Okej. Och denna gången ska jag slå, vad sa du, 16 sekunder. Okej. Säg när jag kan starta.
Starta nu.
Ja, bra. Hur lång tid har det gått?
4,5.
Perfekt! Ja, hur lång tid tog det?
Ja, 8.
Kortet som saknas denna gång är ruten 9 denna gång. Har du ruten 9? Wow! Men! Jag vet vad ni tänker. Ni tänker att kanske att det är någon märkning på baksidan. Så denna gång, jag vänder mig bort. Okay? Eller jag vet, ni kanske tror att jag räknar summan på alla korten. För om jag kan summan på alla korten så kan jag veta vilka som saknas. Om jag vet summan på alla korten. Så denna gång tar vi 3 kort. Ja, precis. Okej, så 3 kort. Ännu en gång, jag sprider ut korten här. Du tar ett. Så, okej. Och jag vänder mig bort och visar mig inte baksidan om ni tror att jag har en märkt baksida på något sätt. Okej. Ja? Kan jag komma tillbaks?
Ja.
Ja?
Jag kan ha tagit 2.
Du kan ha tagit 2. Perfekt. Då blir det extra. Men nu eftersom det är 3 kort, då blir det ännu... Ja, jag ska göra mitt bästa. Räkna ännu långsammare denna gång. Okej. Och säg när jag kan starta.
Nu.
Där.
5,
Nej, ännu långsammare.
4, 2. Det stannar.
Ja, hur lång tid tog det?
Jag vet inte, klockan stannade.
Ja, 0 sekunder! Vänta. Jag vet inte. Korten som saknas är klöver 7, hjärter 8 och ruter 8. Klöver 7, ruter 8 och hjärter 8. When you do the memoradic trick, it's very important to fold shuffle the cards in between. And I will teach you the fold shuffle I use. And this is how it looks like. All right. This is basically a variation of the Lennart Green's Real Green Shuffle. There are many variations of in-the-hand shuffle. And this is very similar to a trick from Derek Delgado, published in Genie magazine, October 2008. This was taught to me by a good friend of mine in Malmö named Jakob Schenström. And his invention was that you start with a small pile before the cards are shuffling together. And with Jakob's and Lennart's permission, I will now teach it to you here. Alright, so when you start to learn this shuffle, you take about 2/3 in the left hand and 1/3 in the right hand. And you hold the grip exactly as the Lennart Green's Real Green Shuffle with 2 fingers here and 2 fingers here, like that. And then you start with the 1/3 from the left hand, and then you shuffle with both hands and you end with your right hand. Then it's very important to hold the thumbs in the corners, the extreme corner, like sort of almost on the long side, like this. And you bend the card like this, and this is a little bit difficult because the cards tend to bend like this. So it's important to take the thumbs and you press it sort of this direction, so the cards bends like this. So first 1/3 from the left hand, then from both hands, the thumbs on the corners. You can lift out these fingers like this, and you start to riffle from the left hand when they are still mixed together like this. So they are, I will try to do this slow, but so it goes like this. And now as you're riffling, they will separate, and then you go with both hands. Alright, difficult to do slow, but I will try again. So 1/3 begin, then, and then you shuffle on. And when you do it faster, it should look like this. One weakness of the shuffle is that the cards tend to spring towards you if you do it in the air like this. So it's good to use the table sort of as a wall. So I hold the cards in about 45 degrees angle and shuffle 1/3 and then off from both and hold it like this, because now the table is like a guide when you do it. In the beginning, when you learn it, I think it's good to take about 1/3, but the more you do it, you can take about equal size and take less cards in the beginning, like this.
Hello, my name is Johan Stahl. And the most fun thing you can do with a pen is maybe this. It's a big one. So, this technique is called the sleeveless sleeving, and I will teach you guys this one. First of all, this is the move. You pull up your sleeve, like this, and as I'm about to change the focus over here, I let this sleeve fall down again. So, pull it up, and let it fall down. Pull this one up, so my focus is over here. And now I will try to point the sleeve towards the audience. So it's kind of like a thumb tip when you're pointing the tip of it towards the audience. Same thing, it's kind of difficult to see if the sleeve is here or if it's up here. So try to point this one towards the audience. Pull up, let it fall down. I cover the pen, and now I flip it inwards and shoot it up with my forefinger. I use my forefinger. Some people prefer the middle finger, but I use my forefinger. So I cover this with the other hand and shoot it up. It's not downwards and it's not to this side. It's somewhere in the middle. Cover and shoot it up. And as I take my arms away from the body, my sleeve will go back down again. And as I take my elbow out to the side, fluff, it will lock. So here, it's just acting. I can do it, and it's gone. So now I have my pen up here. I have to retrieve it. So I let this arm just fall down. I try to cover it by doing this. So I'll take it from the beginning once more. Take the pen, pull up your sleeve, let it fall down again. Take the other sleeve, pull it up, focus is over here. Now I will cover the pen, tilt it, shoot it, put my arms away from the body, sleeves go down, go back up. And I lock it, push, and it's gone. Now let this one fall down. Flonk. Now I will do the vertical production. And it looks like this. You can also use like this. So I have a pressure, putting it up here, thanks to my forefinger. And as I take this hand, I let go of the pressure. And at the same time, I would like to do this. Take it And as a magical gesture, bank. So it feels like the production is from this hand, but it's from this one. And a magical production. Now to the production of the big pen. Actually, there's a transformation. I have this one in the left sleeve. I have a small locking here. And I can keep the pen here for as long as I'd like, as I keep the pressure with my elbow. As soon as I let my arm fall down and I let go of the pressure, the pen will fall down. So I'll get the pen. Now there's a matter of timing. There's a lot of things going on at the same time now. So from the beginning I will do this. Simultaneously, put up the hands. Same. And then at this angle, I will continue with this pen. And I will try to get the same angle with this pen with that pen. So it will be and now we have this position here, like a reverse L. Same thing, I will shoot up the pen into my sleeve and at the same time re-grab the big pen. So it's gonna be this, shoot it up and grab it. Put my arms away from the body, the sleeves go up and out the elbows go and they lock. Ta-da! So let's one more time. By the way, this is from the beginning Rafael Baltresca's move, a Brazilian guy. And thank you, Rafael, for letting me use this and play along with it. So, pen. Let the big pen fall down into my hand. Over here. Go up simultaneously. Shoot it in. Arms away. Sleeves back. Elbows out. Tack. Here's a little bonus thing for you guys who already have my DVD, The Sleeveless Sleeving. That's not on this DVD. So I want to show you something extra. And it looks like this. Pull up your sleeve. And you can take the pen, put it into the purse frame. And this is just a geeky way of using sleeving. I think it's a fun idea. Same thing as we did earlier with the sleeveless sleeving. I put the sleeve away. And I will take the purse frame into my left hand. Let the sleeve go back down again. Pull this one. Open it. And I will try to point this one inwards, pause for like half of a second, let them really see the image, and then I just have my forefinger and my middle finger here. Then I will tilt it a little bit and shoot it in. So from here it's the critical moment. Let them see it. I only have this position. Shoot it in. So it's a lot of fingers going on here inside the purse frame. Shoot it in my sleeve. Pull my arms away from the body. Let the sleeves go back down, up again. And now I have this hand in a little bit of a suspicious manner. So I go. Minns jag något?
Ja.
Vad härligt.
I would like to show you something really cool. I've written a prediction, and this is your prediction, Johan, your prediction to keep. So afterwards I would like you to bring it home and show all of your friends, and they will say, who cares? Okay? This is an experiment called push 2 forward, pull 1 back. Okay? So 3 different objects, and the name of the experiment is also the instructions. So in a couple of seconds I would like you to push 2 of the objects forward and then pull 1 of them back. Okay? So place your hands on the objects you would like to push forward. Interesting. Would you like to change your mind?
No.
No? Okay, so push them forward. Great, okay. I would like you to make up your mind already now which object you would like to pull back, but don't show it yet, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and Johan, pull 1 of the objects back. Stop. Okay, so is this your decision?
Yes.
Okay, because I will actually read the prediction in just 5 seconds, so this is your last chance to change your mind. It's like 3, 2, 1, too late. Okay, so my prediction is that when you have placed all the objects on the table, I will have the phone, you will have the keys, and in the middle of the table is the watch. Hooray! Good, thank you. This is actually my favorite routine since I invented it a couple of years ago. I call it forced will, and it's the trick I do when I try to impress new clients to land me new gigs, or the trick I do for girls to land me, yes. It's based on a routine which is called Free Will by Deddy Corbusier, and what I really like about my version is that you can use any objects, and it's totally impromptu. And I actually believe that this might be the holy grail with the magician's choice type of routines. So I really like it a lot. The routine depends really on several different principles. So I'll try to break it down to you. First of all, the prediction, the wording in the prediction, although it's very precise, you can actually read it in 2 different ways. Basically, you may read it yourself, or you may get the spectator to read it instead. So, in this example, say for example that Johan had pushed the key to my side and kept the phone for himself, then I would have asked Johan to read the prediction instead. So, with that in mind, the only thing you actually really have to worry about is to make the watch stay in the middle, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. The objects are placed 1/3 of the length of the table from the spectator. 2 things may happen. The spectator may pick the watch as one of the objects to push forward, or he may not. So let's start with the first situation. Instruct him to push the objects forward, making a wide distance to the object left behind. Remember, you want the watch to end in the middle. Instruct him to pull 1 of the objects slowly back. Now, you say slowly because you want him to start doing that, but not to finish it until you added some information to your instructions. So, if he moves the watch, you say stop when it reaches the position in the middle of the phone and the keys, and you're basically done to read the prediction. Now, on the other hand, if the spectator, Johan in this case, starts to pull the phone towards, the information I add is, if you just do it from the beginning, okay, pull it back to its original position. Okay. Now, Johan, you left the clock in the middle of the table. Is that your decision?
Yes.
This is basically the worst outcome, and it's pretty good anyway, so don't worry. Now, Johan, you left the watch in the middle of the table. You have 2 objects left. If you just reach out with your hands, grab the objects, I want you to give 1 of them to me in a couple of seconds, and keep 1 of them to yourselves. Okay? So make your decision right now. Don't show it yet. Okay, so give me 1 of the objects slowly. I will read the prediction in just a few seconds, so this is your last chance to actually change your mind. Okay, and you read the prediction. So again, it's true. And of course, if Johan gives me the keys instead, I say, Johan, you will read the prediction in just a couple of seconds, and so on and so on. Okay, so that basically covers that scenario. Now, what if the watch isn't picked in the beginning, so Johan pushes the other two objects forward? Now, this is actually the best situation, because when the spectator have pushed the objects forward, you can actually give instructions before he pulls one of the objects back. So in this case, I will tell the spectator, okay, in just a few seconds, I would like you to pull one of the objects back to your side of the table. Okay, so I can give very specific and clear instructions. Okay, decide what object to pull back, but don't do it yet. Okay, and pull it back slowly, slowly. Now you will read. I will read the prediction for you in just a couple of seconds. So this is your last chance to change your mind, and so on, and so on. And if Johan pulls the keys back, of course, Johan will be the one who reads the prediction. Okay, here's a few things that you may want to include. In the beginning, you have to really state that this is their prediction. And the reason why I do this is that it would be more natural to assume that the person who actually wrote the prediction, that the prediction points to that person. For instance, when I say I have the phone, it's more natural to believe that this actually refers to the person who wrote it. So in the beginning, I clearly state this is your prediction, and this is to open up for the occasion later on that the spectator may actually be the person who reads it. It's just a small thing, but it's very important. Another thing is that I tend to use the spectator's personal objects, and I often say that I say it's pretty important to actually use personal objects. So I say don't use any money, just use things that you actually have had in your possession for quite a while, and it adds something as well. People tend to believe in that. Silly fools. And another thing that you might want to do is in those cases where you read a prediction, afterwards I actually sign the prediction to emphasize that I wrote it and I was supposed to read it myself all along. And I think when I keep the prediction, they might actually remember it as I signed it before. An interesting thing about this is that people rarely change their mind. So when they move around objects, you could actually be pretty forceful and ask them to change your mind, and most people won't. So if you want to be a little risky, and I tend to do this, you can actually state in the middle of the routine who is going to read the prediction, because rarely people don't change their mind, so you will pin it almost every time. And last thing, when I do this, normally I don't use a big paper like this. I use my business card, and I write the prediction on the backside of it, and of course they will keep it forever, which might give me more gigs or other things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy.
Breakfast.
Breakfast for what?
I'd like to welcome you to the bonus track. I will show you 3 things. First trick will be like this. Watch. I'll turn my head away and you call stop anytime you like. Ready? Stop! All right. I'll just peek just for your sake. It's the King of Spade, right? King of Spade. Now I look back. I say, okay, you could have chosen any card of all these. I have no idea which one it is. But if you name the card, I'll do a trick with it. And I'll find it with one hand. And I do this. Please name the card. King of Spade. Thank you. And that's the King of Spade, one hand. This is a control I've been doing for more than 20 years, I think more. And it's in the Magic Magazine, April issue 2010. And Joshua J saw it and he asked if you could publish it in the magazine. I said, of course you can. And now I will share this secret with you as well. So here is the control, JS control. It goes like this. You bevel the cards like this. And when I look away, I riffle. So people can see that I cannot see. So I riffle, and when you stop, you put your little fingertip in to make a break here where they stop. So it's like this, stop. They look at the card, in this case the 8 of hearts, and I make a little finger break. Now, if you make a break, careful that the front doesn't open. So to prevent that, you can squeeze with your fingers. So the gap will be very tiny. It's a very tiny gap now. If you see it from the front here, there's almost nothing to see. And here, you will see the opening. It's very tiny. The tinier it is, the better. Now I relax. You don't have to immediately do your control. You can just relax. Wait for the right moment when people are not expecting it. But we didn't have time on the DVD here. But now, I push the top part. It's like the top part goes to the left here. I push. And it's like the glimpse, you know, with the thumb. Normally I can see the card. But I don't, I'm looking the other way here, and I can do this. Come back. There's a step here, and it's very easy just to grab this step and overhand shuffle. Now, the difficult part is that normally you will shuffle this way, but in this trick you have to shuffle this way. So it will feel a little awkward in the beginning. So here, break, squeeze the deck, turn over, and give it down here, and hold tight so the break doesn't disappear. Take the cards, and the card will be controlled to the bottom. And immediately you can just go like this. The card is somewhere. And then I bottom palm the card for this effect. You can do any effect you like. I bottom palm the card, put the hand on the table, I have all the attention here. And I say, okay, I will find your card with one hand. Please name your card. And all the attention is here as I'm doing this. And then I blow, I make a sound like that. And at the same time, simultaneously, I do this. So the card will make a sound. Okay. So together it will be, I told you, one hand. I'm going to show you a trick where people has selected the Ace of Clubs. Okay, people have selected the Ace of Clubs. You show them the 6 of Diamonds. And we all know this is not the card. And I'm acting very surprised that, oh, this is not your card. Oh, I see. what was the card then? And then I get the answer, ace of clubs. And then I tell them, don't look away, don't even blink with your eyes. You will lose the effect. Ready. That's how it works. Watch. Don't take your eyes away from the 6. I'll go like this. Watch. I simply just touches the corner like that. And you'll see it's changed. Hello, hello. Okay. Easy trick. It's called double lift what I do, but it's a little special. I call it the JS double lift because of the ending of the double lift. First part is very simple. You take 2 cards. I prefer to take a break here and then grab 2 cards, but it's up to you what you want. As long as you get 2 cards as one around, face up onto the deck. And I have a break again with my pinky. And then the thumb goes under the card like that, under the 2 cards. And now you will see I only hold the double lift with 2 fingers, the second finger and the thumb. And here, from here, I kick with my second finger, I kick the 6 of diamonds back onto the deck. I have to do this fraction first. That will speed up the action. So I go like this. And that's when I kick the 6 back on. It's very difficult to do slowly, but if I do this, I kick, and as soon as this 6 of diamonds is onto the deck, I change the position of my hand, of the cards, so they're like this now, and the thumb touches this corner, and then I show it. This move covers the action. Oh, let me explain. If I show the cards from underneath, it's here, and I go like this. So this thumb action covers the card going fast onto the deck. In real time, like this. I say, okay, watch. If you don't, if the card doesn't land exactly on the deck, as I'm doing this first finger here presses the deck back into position. So that's all. Hope you liked it. Here's 2 jokers, right? 2 jokers. I'll take 1 card you don't know. You will not see the card yet. I'll just place the card that you don't know about in between the jokers. Then we're going to have a card selected. A card which will be seen. So somebody say stop, stop. I'll do it myself, right? And then the chosen card will be the 2 of clubs. Watch. I'll take the 2 of clubs like this. Just put it back on the deck. Just this move will make it disappear from the top. Gone. Gone. If you see here, in between the 2 jokers, that's the unseen card. And that is exactly the same as the seen. Ta-da! Before I will continue into the routine, I must show you a technique. A technique is a top change, but it is a little strange top change. I saw Ed Marlowe once. He did it from the front like this. He took it from here and then the card went under and he took this card like that. That's from Ed Marlowe. But I thought, well, I will never hold a card like this in this position. So I changed it. So the top change, I'll do it like this. You can see the 4 cards. I'll go like this. So what do I do here? In this position here, I press down so there will be a gap from the top card. And here the top card, the shown card, goes under. I'll turn it face up so you can see. It will go under the card. And now this hand is taking over, and again with the thumb like that, we'll cover the change. Let me show you again. Here, the thumb goes here, and it's changed into the 2 of clubs. Let's say, okay, 1. Oh, I'll do it again. Wait, here. You see, it's changing every time. I'll do it from here. So you can see. This is the move. Now to just an example for where to use the move is a very basic effect. You have an unseen card. People don't know this card. And you put it into the center of the deck, and then you double undercut so that one joker will be on top and one will be second from top. And this is the unseen card here. Then you put down the cards at the table, and when you dribble like this, careful, they don't see the bottom card. So you don't lift the everything from bottom, just a little above from the bottom. You start dribbling and you say stop somewhere. They say stop, and whenever they stop, change hands. Now get ready over here. Get ready over here as you show this card, because all the attention is here. That gives you a reason to go like this. So you go from here to here, you show the card, and now this can bring me into this situation. So I go like this. Okay, the Jack of clubs. And then I changed it. So it goes from here. I say, okay, the Jack of clubs. Changed. And then you put this on, back on, and you see, now the selection will be between the 2 jokers. But I still pretend that this is the Jack. Put it back on the deck. Oops. Do a magic gesture or whatever you want to do. Sometimes I do this move. It's called the magic moment. The magic moment is important for people. And then the card disappears. No Jack of clubs here. And then I spread the cards. And I spread here as well, which make it a very clear picture. And is in between is the jokers. Is the chosen card. So this is just a small routine, but I did this routine. You can find it's very good for outs, for a top change. Actually, you can you top change. Normally, you need big moves. You go like this, but here you just need small moves to change all those 2 jokers. And well, see you somewhere on the Magic Convention or in the Magic Bar in Stockholm. Bye for now.